we've got a thing here. It's come off. There, bash it in place, and then weld that back into spot it, bash it in, and then weld it. So I'm going to weld that up quickly. I'm going to work with this tiny welder, but anyway. I need the glass on. Pick a welder. Can't see shit. Give it a bit more power. Using oil. Ah. Right, I'll fold it. Heavier hammer. As they say, if you can't fix it with a hammer, get a bigger hammer. I'll catch it later. pretty well, but hey. Little welder actually as well for 3mm electrodes. Only a home welder. Yeah, I can do this. Done. That's not very good though. That needs a bit more work on it. That's not very good at all. It's bent a bit. Let's bend that out of it. Now it's possible to bend it, of course. So this side, so I just need to put a bit of a weld up there. It's not very good. Need a bit lower power for this one. Bit fast. Strong. It's not pretty, but it'll do. Okay, done. Whew. So that's the. Should give a tour of this machine.
Good old Terminator.
This is what we call Terminator, and this is a hybrid machine. Same layout as an ordinary pile machine, these small pile machines here. You've got the same layout, same legs, same and all that, same bypass. Basically, that's it for the tracks. That's for the winch. These four are for the legs. Then you've got that for the I don't know what they call it in English. What would you call that?
Called the boom. I guess.
maybe strula, we call it, or horstick. Tail, looks like a tail.
Mm,
And
looks
then
like a
that one,
tail.
what's that one do?
That,
That's the hammer up and down.
that's a hammer up and down.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, so carosina is not the hammer; it's the actual thing that holds the hammer in place. And then that one there is the hammer, which makes that up and go up and down, hit the pile. And then we've got pressure for the hammer, and that I've no idea what that does. Doesn't seem to do anything. I think it's just a.
Just never touch it.
I think it was that actually, and then they just replaced that with that and bypassed it. But anyway, then in here we've got. In here with this make do cover is the we've got the battery which I disconnected for welding because I'm going to blow it up, and we've got the water. You can see it's getting a bit of a problem here with sulfurification. It needs a good bit of Vaseline. If you've got this problem at home in your car or whatever, you see this, put a bit of Vaseline on there and that stops it. Obviously nobody's bothered with this because yeah, like everything that's left at the last minute. But that's the starter coil. We've got some relays doing what, who knows. That's the starter, part of the starter as well. And the radiator, which is, these are put on their own switch on there because the thing overheats.
Got a
And then
comment.
in here,
Just very quickly, got a comment.
yeah, what's that?
Jordan Mullen 9991. He said, "We're doing it wrong, mate. You need to connect the battery." And Guy, you need a twisty.
Twisty.
A twisty.
What's a twisty?
Twisty is like those metal coated things you twist around cables.
Ah, what on the battery?
On the battery, or don't know.
Could be.
Let us know, Guy. What do we need twisty for?
A twisty.
I
mean,
Jordan, you said correct. Yeah.
That's. I'll explain the rest of the machine in a minute. This hybrid machine when I've got rid of this out of the way. I don't want to lose my rods. It's only a little home welder, like, but it's bloody powerful. 200 amps is plenty enough to cut through steel. But, anyway, so in with this, with the engine, I need a bit of stick to prop it up. These covers were just made from another machine actually. We didn't make them. There was one of the guys in our repair base, if you can call it that. A loose term.
Very loose.
So, Vasha.
While here, the site owners here. This is, as I understand it, I'll just quickly give you a tour. And that's a ladder engine. And it's held up using the strap. Just there's some of the controls. No, this really works. It's for fans, even though it says navigation lamps. It just turns on the radiator fans so we don't overheat it. As you were saying, when we're paying the machine, the piles in, push up, pull down, push up, pull down. This is not an automatic machine. I have used this myself a few times. It's actually one of my favorite machines, the old Terminator. So I know who's speaking here. I'm Aussie Spy. You probably know me to be with Glenn quite a few times. But yeah, this is the machine, the old Terminator. And it says you've got your fuel tank and hydraulic oil, which we've had to already fill up today. There's absolutely none in it, so we've got some hydraulic oil in it. Otherwise the machine just wouldn't function well. Let's go around the back here. Another caveat of this little machine is this hydraulic drive pump here. It often gets caught up on things and gets pulled out of its socket. I've had that quite a few times. We'll get up in here. That's the back of the ladder engine. It does quite a good job. It's quite a heavy machine. I think it's a 2-ton hammer on this one. And just over there are the piles that we're putting in. They're what, 3-meter piles, those ones, which this hammer here will pound in quite easily. You can see here on the side there is lots of sand, but it's only just surface. But we'll get down to like probably muddy clay stuff here. I think that's clay mud. But yeah, so Glenn's just over there talking with the landowner at the moment, who is giving the rundown of the orientation of the foundation that we need to put in. And we'll be live streaming that as we progress during the day, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. But yeah, there's the old Terminator. Look at her. Beautiful machine. It's not the first machine I learnt on when I started working with Glenn. It's probably the second machine, I think. So as we can see over here, Glenn's just talking to the landowner. Won't go too far over there. Sometimes the owners don't like being filmed. So got to respect their privacy. Drop some questions in the comments if you or the chat. And well, Glenn's on here. I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, I'll just keep walking around showing the machine. Yeah, it runs on tracks. Yeah, it's a makeshift call it bonnet or hood, if you like. So yeah. Again, these controls don't really tell us that much. I know the volts tells you the voltage it's making. RPM, never noticed that actually registering anything on that dial. Whoops. That is temperature. I don't know if that works or not. And this is what, revs? I think it's the rev counter. I don't know if that one works. Yeah, so these are all the fundamental controls. Forward, back, control each track direction. That's for the winch, which is the front here. It's quite a fast winch. Gotta be careful with that one. These are for the legs, up and down, and how we level the machine as we go, because we probably not a good example, but we generally use spirit levels and we make sure the pile's going in straight. And as Glenn said before, this is to control the angle of the main arm here, and this is for bringing the hammer mechanism up and down. Obviously control your revs. This doesn't work, it's full of water, as you can see. But yeah, it's a good old ladder engine that drives this thing. Quite powerful. It's not bad at all. So now the arrows are going over here. We'll take you over to show you where the piles are going. And Glenn's just put over a box. So yeah, this is where they'll be going in this spot just here. So we've got to bring the piles from way over there, which will, before we mark it all out, we'll bring the machine up and we'll just drag them through here to as close as we can. And yeah, and there's a little barbecue there, a little Weber. Hi, Justin Higg. I can't scroll, I've got gloves on. I can't get them off to see what something about a bleed off box, if you want that to work. So I can't do that. And try replacing the carburetor. Okay, with the Ramastan. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. There's lots of stuff that could be fixed on these machines. We get them from the last personal team of 2 that have used it. Like we arrived here today, and there was absolutely 0 engine oil in the engine, and we filled it up so we don't destroy the engine, and there was basically 0 hydraulic oil. Surprisingly, the hydraulics were actually working. It was only what was in the lines. So yeah, that's just our little box of tricks. We use these. You got these pins here, big nails basically, and we put them in the ground at the points where all the piles actually go in, and we take these out. They're just markers, and we put a string line down also. But Glenn's just still talking to the site owner. So yeah, it's a nice little area here. There's a building next to us here. And a bit of a forest behind us, which is nice. And there's a house that's already built next door. But all around, it's a relatively newish settlement, probably a few years old, not very old at all. Dirt roads to get in here, very bumpy dirt roads. But yeah, so basically soon we'll be working on marking this out after we probably after we get some of these piles across. I'll take you over there. I'll just show you the piles close up of how they look before they go on the ground. Just basically concrete with rebar, and then there's 30 of them for this foundation. So this is them, and basically that's the pointy end goes in the ground obviously, and we drive them in usually to, because these are what, 3-meter piles. Normally we'll drive them into about where my foot is there, so minimal about 1.5 meters for St. Petersburg to get past the permafrost. Otherwise, if you don't go deep enough, you risk your house being pushed up off the ground. And these caps, they go on top of the piles at the end, and we anchor them on with these holes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, 30 of them. All these will end up in the ground over there. I'll need to, while Glenn's talking, I can hunt for where I put the, well, where we put the tripod that we can put this on. don't know. Oh, it's on the other side. See if I can get it. Don't know where he put the thing actually. The top for it. I think Glenn's finished talking with the customer now.
We're getting dirtier and dirtier. And you know what we need? We're gonna have to cut off that live stream.
We need to cut off the live stream.
Yeah, we do, because the plan's on that phone.
The plans are on this phone, yes. Actually, we can probably get to it and send it to my phone.
You got Max?
Yeah.
Because
I've given the full tour around the machine while you've been talking to the client.
Jiggly motor.
Jiggly ladder motor. I call it a ladder, but yeah, jiggly. All the same thing, really. I'm just going to find a place to set this up. So what Glenn's getting ready to do over here is, first we have to measure from the closest borderline,
4 meters we're going.
4 meters away.
So 3 meters is the minimum for by law.
Yep.
And we've got exactly 4 meters.
It's a very interesting stick they put in. It's just a paper thing full of sand. So yeah, from that fence line there, you can see the fence frame, 4 meters to that point. And that's where one corner of the house will go, at the 4 meter point just near here. So then we'll measure down here a little bit further towards the other where the other cardboardy posty thing is there. We'll measure 4 meters there, so we get an approximate where that corner will be, and then we will know sort of where the line is.
We've got 4 meters from here to here. No.
It's a beautiful
Thing?
thing. Yeah, let's call it a thing.
We're going 4 meters from here. So we'll go right about here. So we've got 4 meters exactly.
And oh yes, I forgot to mention we have to measure. How far is it from the other boundary just behind you there?
Don't know where the boundary is.
One would. Oh, I can see a boundary marker just over here in the corner.
Well, the problem is that this is.
Yeah, there's a boundary marker just there, and one just over there.
Yeah, I mean, they've set it out. This is. So this is not. This is not for someone. This is they're building to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what they're at, basically. They know the laws. It's not like somebody who's like when you go to a plan, say, oh, 3 meters, and then you say, well, it's got to be 3 meters a minimum, and then they don't realise that the piles are actually 7.5 centimeters. 7.5 centimeters less than 3 meters is you can't register your house. It's only a tiny amount, but it's important.
Yes, very important.
You get it right. So we go parallel to the fence. So people want the houses in
Where's the clip for this, and we can set up on the tripod now? Give you a hand measuring out.
You're right, you're right. You can do it that way. It's all right. Doesn't matter. What I'm struggling with is long torches. They haven't got enough. Some got these ones. These are all right. Basically, there's 4 corners what I want to do. The big ones.
Yeah, I was explaining earlier while you're off that we got to measure from down here to get the approximation for this corner at least.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an exact, because the corner may move once we do all the other measurements.
14 meters. Помощь.
Ну, в плане там подсказать.
Да, вот это 32.
Ну да.
Пожалуйста.
Хорошо, тогда вы заплатите деньги, ладно?
No, I need the pen.
Okay, while he gets the plan and sends it to me, I'll give you the phone.
Okay.
I'll go grab my phone.
Grab one.
It could go off for a while. Okay. So what we're doing now is we're actually getting a diagonal from that corner over there and from this peg here to get the exact corner for over here.
Для себя делаете туториал или это для ну, как отчетность такая? Я
Это
говорю,
YouTube, Лакси.
У вас здесь ловит сигнал? Не может быть.
Fix that close enough. Camera close.
Yep.
It's only temporary one here.
Yep. Yep, just says they're on no.
No, it's Pavarimini.
We sometimes put in a temporary pin if we have like a section where we have to put a few piles outside where the main frame might be back here somewhere, just so we can get everything perfectly square. Sorry for the bad camera work, I'm just trying to help with the
That is the third one.
What he's doing now is putting the third tape on there. He's going to measure the correct distance, the same as the back two, just there. We'll measure down exactly the same here to get the corner reference point for just here.
$14, 7, and 15, 6, 5. Exactly. Perfect. That should be 14, 6, 5 on the diagonal, and we're bang on. 14, 6, 5. That should be 7. The diagonal 7. We did on 14 there. Perfect. That worked out well. Although these grounds are a bit.
It looks on screen a bit like red.
Oh,
Unfortunately, we're not.
just put sand in for drainage. Nice yellow one today. Actually, when you're doing diagonal measurements like that, what it does is give confidence to the client you actually know what you're doing, which is debatable sometimes.
Well, just for the purpose of this, we do know what we're doing. That's what we're claiming anyway.
Well, I know. but it does give confidence to the client that you actually know what you're doing. You know.
Yeah, they can see that we're being careful and accurate.
Thing in diagonal. Well, I've seen thousands and thousands of what do you call it, on YouTube. Foundation, a quick foundation, and all this foundation, that foundation, and they never show the diagonals. But diagonal is actually the most important thing. If you've not got a diagonal across it, it's half a square.
Yeah, you have a out of square house.
You know, it's the most important thing we can do is get next to the diagonals absolutely correct. And it starts at this level here. Just measuring the sides and whatever is not good enough. You've got to get the diagonals.
Yes, it's not just a matter of putting a pile into the ground. It's all calculated. Everything's measured 100%.
That's the size of our thing. But that's on a temporary one. There's no
Yeah.
pile there.
Does this allow for the one at the back, the square?
Yeah, we've got those two there. We've got the entranceway, which is very close to fence. And we've got whatever do we do?
Phone's over. You'll be right.
So what I do now is basically get measuring.
Yep.
So the plan's already pre-made.
I'll go get the other phone.
This is very, very deep ground. Very deep. Our approach is getting knocked off.
Yeah, we have to be super careful today.
You tell me what the measure is.
Yep.
Do you know what it is? Can you read it?
Okay.
I have to show my apprentice how to read this plan.
The apprentice has plan in hand. So just so the people at home can see, that's what we're putting in today.
The way that's reading. So our actual this
You
person.
want this one down here?
We're going. It's actually
Two,
that way
two,
around.
Yeah. 2250. Oh?
Two to
No, sorry, 2500.
2,500.
I can't read.
2,500.
Don't worry, people, I can't read.
2,500.
2500.
2,500. It's right there. That's 2.5 meters basically.
Yep.
And the next one is what?
It's at was double that, so it's 5,000.
5,000, which is 5 meters. We're on millimeters. We actually work in millimeters. Not it's not kind of it's not inaccurate.
And then, well, we know already that one is 7 because there's 2 meters between that and that.
That's 5. And that brings us up to 7, which is dead on. It's perfect thing for that. So
Yep.
I'm going to remove that. I'll show you why I wanted that temporary thing in a minute. No, I'm not sure which way.
To go from,
Is it backwards?
yeah, this will be backwards, so I have to read the numbers to you backwards.
Alright. Because it's already calculated.
Yep.
It's easy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's giving me all the numbers in
Hold on a minute.
red.
Which way we're going?
Yeah, we're going from
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
right to left on my screen.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move it. Change it.
Does it matter? 'Cause I can just tell you the numbers that are on the screen.
Nah. Let's move it because read numbers backwards and stuff is just like asking for it, isn't it? It's asking for an error. Actually, the quality is moving around already because of the poor ground. Well, because of the sand.
Mm.
It makes it difficult to get keep them inaccurate. But we'll be close.
Alright, now he's got the tape going the right direction. I can read him numbers in the right direction.
What's the first one?
1750.
1750. 1750. Yeah, somewhere. 1750.
3500. Come on.
1750. So that's 1,750 millimeters.
Yep. He's done it to me a couple of times reading ahead.
You know what? You know what we never got? Anchors.
Oh, bugger. We're probably not putting the anchors in today, are we?
We've got enough. Alright.
Should be.
We've got enough. What, 30? That's 60. We're just enough. What's next?
No mistakes. 3,500.
How many?
3,500.
3,500. Not 350, 3,500.
3,500. I think I can have YouTube verify it for me.
Next.
5,500.
Actually, the client asked what we're filming.
Mm-hmm.
I told him YouTube. Oh, okay. What's next?
7,500.
But then again, I didn't ask him.
Yeah, I've been avoiding.
I told her. Oh, okay, next.
10,500.
Be careful I don't get my fingers caught on damping, cut my finger off last time. Next.
12,250.
250.
Yeah, 12,250. How much is over there?
Hammer. Hard ground there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next we're going to go to the one as well, same thing.
Yep.
Not taped in the right direction.
Well, she... Huh? Yeah, I swiped them already. Yeah.
Trying to find the longest ones we've got.
You're the ones that were on top of from the machine.
Oh, they aren't bad, actually. There we go.
They're the ones that we left on there, actually. Well, this is the jolty Audi bit, not the
Yeah, right. So yeah,
front bit.
Go down measures.
So at 7,500.
So you're going that way on. Up.
Yeah.
So you're going
You want
from that
7,500.
Yeah. 7,500. 7,500 because this is a terrace.
Yep.
You're not sure where it's going to be. Next.
10,500.
That's that thing that cut me. This is the one.
Yep.
This is the Terminator. It's got a big
The
chunk out of it.
bastard tape.
Slices into your hand. Next.
12,250. 12,250.
12,250.
Yep.
Next. That's it.
14.
Meters. Dead on.
Beautiful.
That's those ones. So now we can go down the sides.
We've already done that side.
Yeah, this side here.
We'd
There's only what, so then give these ones 2,500 each.
yeah, 2,500 and 2,500.
500.
Sorry, then 5,000.
Come off. If you just come off, we'll give you permission.
I think it gave itself permission.
Huh?
It gave itself permission.
2,500.
2,500. Yep. Then 5,000.
Ah.
And the one at 5,000 is our new corner.
That's it.
That's it. That's our new front corner.
Eh?
That's our new front corner. So we've got to go from there along
Yeah, I'm going to take off the thing now.
there.
So I need a knife.
I don't have that with me. There's a knife there.
You know, I'll use other reel. It's not very yellow, is it? We should show for that. Basically, we'll be going down.
Actually, just hook it over there, and then hook in at the other end there.
That's what I do.
Yeah, you got a hook. You got a knot there already. Look.
It's far away, isn't it? It's crappy lines anyway. Take a knife with me. I don't think I need one. So this is the actual. This is the house now. There's nothing in that from there. This is the actual line of the house. Oh, the cabin, whatever you want to call it, wooden house. Or is it a cabin or a wooden house?
I'd say a wooden house being the size of it. I think cabin's smaller, in my mind. Hmm. I'm just going to get rid of something from my pocket. So what we're doing here is just putting some string line between the pegs, because once we get what we need to on this front line here, you can see the red line. Once we put all the pegs in, same as we have at the back there, the same measurements, we'll then run a line towards the back and down to the front from each peg, and that's where we'll get the middle.
Because we've got that down there, we can actually go and create crosses. But
We need to do the
yeah, no,
ones here first.
I'm just debating myself whether to do this or not. So basically, creating a grid so that there's no grid here, is there?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're going to do all these along the red line first.
Right. So we can go.
So we need to bring this tape back.
I can go from where there is ones.
It would take that tape, put
Yeah. We've got big horseflies here. Got real blood out of me. So the first one is going to be here somewhere. Where is it?
the first one's going to be here.
No, from 7 meters. I mean, from here.
Oh, from there. Yeah, there's your first one there.
That's because I can quickly do these and then measure the other one.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
It creates an X basically. Line.
So we don't have to measure these ones. We're just going to rely on the X and where X marks the spot, basically. If you can see that. There's an X there.
Basically, where the X's.
That's where the pins will go.
Where piles going to be on this foundation. Some of them, obviously, piles are not in line. They're like odd piles here and there. Pain in the ass. But
Yeah, it's like one with you. We had a
very simple grid.
You're pulling the line.
There's not much difficulty about this one. It's very simple. So
yeah, there was one that we had recently, which we had a pile here where the X is, for example, but there was another one over here, and we had to do all different directions.
That's our grid line there.
It's probably very hard to see on here, the grid. The red you might be able to see. It's basically just along there. You can see the red, and you got the yellow one going up there.
Humid.
It's very humid today. We don't want that on YouTube.
It's typical St. Petersburg humidity. So just measure these down.
Yep.
First ones.
From that.
When you're taking these out and putting them in, you're going to make sure to put the tape on. You're going to make sure you're in the exact same spots. Nails aren't the best options for this, but rebar is the best one. And in winter you can't get that down.
Wrong one.
You get that.
You want the front one.
What?
You want this one. This one.
Nothing on there. Oh, there is that one. Yeah. And this one goes. So this one's going to be how many?
1750.
1750. These are very. Use the biggest ones I can, but. 1750. Yeah.
Yep.
Next.
3500.
Next.
500. Seven 500. 7 500.
7,500. You can see that line is dead on at 7,500. So, and then next is what?
10 500.
10,500.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, look at that string there, dead on at 10,500.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Look at that.
Yeah, look, we're dead on. So the
Excellent.
strings actually came. This is why you can get away with the crosses, but you have to be careful with that.
Hammer's in my arm.
If the string is slightly off, the thing goes. So you've got to be careful with the crosses. And that's that one.
Yep.
And then that's done.
Next one is
This
12.
Last one. Let me get this round here.
Last one is 12 250.
Oh yeah. 12 how many?
12 250.
12 250. Alright, look. And this as well at the same time. 12 250. Yeah, look at that.
She's bang on again.
Bang on again, look. 12 250.
Look at
12
that.
250.
Beautiful.
So
I've taught you well, haven't I?
yes. You taught me everything upside down.
Don't we need someone else for that?
I've only been doing this for like 7 years or something. There are thousands of files I've put in. I think it's about 7 years. Maybe a bit less. I don't know. Something. These nails are small, you can get the thing over the top, that's good. So this is what I'm gonna watch your feet. Yeah.
Yes.
Knock my bloody things off in the sand and not put them back in again. See, look, this string's way off. See it?
It's because there's a mound just over there in the middle.
Look. It's off there. You have to be careful with them. The strings. Better. $1,750, is it?
1,750. Yep.
Remember, like an elephant in the belly to match. 1,750. 1,750. 1,750. Next.
3 500.
3,500.
Yep.
3. How easy that to move around.
Very easy.
Kick and they're gone. Go real ultra careful on this one. Well, you end up losing. Okay, next.
That's 500.
500.
Yep.
Next.
7 500.
It's slightly off the string. Next.
10 500.
10,500. That's dead on.
And last one 12 250.
12 250.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly off that, but within millimeters. What we'll do now is take them off, then we'll go down and do the one down there, which is yeah, that one. These are all going backwards.
Yeah. So we're going 1, 2 from here.
And what I'll do is I'll go over these with lines. I'll make sure the yellow so we can see them.
Yep. And the red you can see okay.
Yeah, it's not bad on sand, is it?
No, it's okay. Not like some of the situations we've had with the red. But the red is a lot brighter though. Oh, sorry, the yellow. You probably see the yellow better on camera than you can the red stuff.
And this, normally I would leave this one here out till last, or maybe put the piles and then come back and measure it up. But because the sand is so, the nails will be all over the place. You really want to get them in now, so that so it takes one knock and you have to be so careful with it. Right, where are we for this?
Okay, according to the plan, it's the third peg in. So there's this one.
Yeah.
And we need to go out 2000.
Hold on. So it's third one in. So look.
That's the third
Let
one.
me check. Yep.
And from that pin peg there,
Is that one there, is it? Oh.
next one along,
Yep.
you need a diagonal of 361.
361. Couple of pins.
You can see here on the plan it looks like a square, but in reality it's going to be a rectangle, because you can see that is shorter than that.
Might as well use them, haven't I? It's got to be done straight away, so we can't come back to it, because we can't go backwards there. We've got to turn the machine at 90 degrees to come out there.
Mm-hmm.
We can only go as far as probably.
No, because we're stuck on both ends, aren't we? We
That-
can't get the machine
That
out.
one there is dodgy, actually. That one there is dodgy. I don't know if we can turn the machine from there.
There was also that one.
Yeah. And we have to put some logs down, some bits of logs to buffer up the land a bit, because the machine won't. And that's probably going to be in the way as well. I would say that's definitely in the way. You might have a chainsaw though. Again, to cut that down. That's going to be right in the middle of the.
That's
thing.
right.
Or maybe not. Maybe it'll fit in there. If
Mm.
not, we can put this.
Which way are we going to the machine? That way, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a corner one. Normally, for something like that, in the way you could go a little bit sideways, put it on a bit of an angle.
Yep.
But this is a corner one, and really corner ones you can't. So what's the measure of this one?
Yep. 2000 and then 361 on the diagonal.
361. Say why we're using metal rulers rather than ones on
I haven't mentioned that.
cloth ones.
The difference between cloth measures and
They stretch.
metal measures is the cloth ones over time stretch.
Even new they do.
Yep. And the metal ones,
Don't.
they generally don't.
And people think, oh, we've got this great tape measure, cloth tape measure, and they do all these measurements and they realise that their foundation's off or whatever the measuring's off. And they can't understand why. It's because especially over long distance, for anything accurate, metal tape measures are the way to go.
Even if they are the bitey ones.
Usually do by it. I mean, but these, the cloth ones over 14 metres like that, they can stretch 5 centimetres.
Mm.
5 centimetres is...
So when we're taking our diagonal later,
it's half a pile.
it's out.
You put the whole thing, wherever you're building, out the square straight away. So what's there?
Okay, that one's 3,000. The back one.
That one's 2,000.
Yep. And then 361.
Diagonal should be...
361.
It's 361. Oh, that's not good. I'll be back. I'll be back.
So you can see here already it's going to form a rectangle instead of a square like it's depicted on the plan. So the plans are just a guide really.
You don't know why, I mean, these so-called professional builders, you know, I built a cabin in X amount of days, but they never show the diagonal measurements. Why is that?
Because there are no diagonals, they're all out.
You know, show this beautiful thing. I keep looking under the bush to see if I can find a slab of meat to cook, but I've never found it.
There's a Weber grill over there. We can cook one now. We've just got our salami for lunch, that's all we got. There's no big chunks of steak here.
Under the bush. Of course, you need a beautiful girl to do it, of course. So,
Yeah, we don't have any of those here.
yeah, well, I'll look on that. The beautiful girl's out of run out. That's it, that's how you measure up a foundation. Foundation 101.
And if there's something wrong, I read the measurements out, so I'm ultimately responsible. It's not upside down, that's the main thing.
The thing is, I redid those measurements yesterday.
Yeah. What we
So
got,
I know they're right.
you can see all the black numbers here are the original numbers, except the diagonal here, but the red numbers that we've been following are all Glenn's measurements. So we can just read them off. But the side ones here are the originals, but 2,500,
No, I'm going to take off this line.
2,500,
So where you're walking.
It's 5,000.
Because you step on my call and send them flying.
Yep.
You'll be bloody marking out yourself.
I've got the measurements.
I'll stick one of the nails right where the sun don't shine.
Okay, so that's the foundation done. So now we'll just run a string line from front to back, and that's what we follow with the machine, and to give us a guide.
We don't follow the string. We can use it as a guide.
Yeah, it's just a guide so we can see where we're going.
And it's real. I mean, what we've got is a long length here of file, long row of file, and if you're not following it, if you're not putting a line in, you end up kind of wibbly wobbled it, so like a dog behind the leg. It's not only, I mean, it because piles move. That's just the nature of them. You're bashing a 3 metre length of concrete into ground with a 2-ton. But certainly the diagonal to be.
That one.
It's all important stuff, isn't it? And the one thing we've got to do is what? Take out that temporary pin at the corner. Put
Yep.
the pile in there.
That's we've got to dig it, bug it back out to put it somewhere
Right,
else.
cut it off and get a new one.
That too.
Leave it in there. I did it. Jenya did a foundation for it, and he marked one out. So in the other day, like we're banging him in. Like we're a pile short. Jenya, we're a pile short. Oh, I didn't take out the temporary pin. So they ended up with an extra pile, and we ended up having another one delivered. What are you like? So I mean, there it's easy to spot because it's right at the corner, right?
Yeah, and we know the plan, so.
Well, it's right in the corner. It's easy to spot, you know what I mean? But you know, if it's in the middle of the foundation, somebody put a temporary one in. Say you got a strange foundation like 3 piles there, 3 piles there. So you don't take that temporary one out. And,
Someone ends up putting a pile there.
Stick or something to make sure you don't forget it, you know.
It's a nice sunny day today, which will make working nice.
No, I can cook it, technically. Lost again. Keep dropping it.
Is it over there?
What's where you're walking now?
Yeah, I can't see where the pins are.
Yeah, just stay still. Don't move.
I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of them.
Don't move. There it is. Go out and cook it. Don't move. Stay still. So I've got this line in.
Get the bloody line in. Well, I can move over this corner one over here because that's the corner one. I know where that is. I'll take that one out so we don't forget.
Having a nail stuck up with that. He's not comfortable, that. By an irritated Englishman.
No, well, you're connected to me. So they shouldn't be saying you're out of data. Should be telling me I'm almost out of data.
You know, it's on my mobile, it's not on your Wi-Fi.
No, you're connected to my...
Is it?
Yeah, I've got a little green bar at the top of my phone which says that you're connected.
I thought disconnected it. I don't care.
It'll just turn off once it's finished or it's done. Don't worry about it.
We do what we can. We do what we can with this. So you should be able to see that now, that line there.
Yep, we can see this line going that way.
What we do is leave a good length of tail on the end of each one, so we connect it to the pile and then, or connect it to something. So, good length on there. Got 4 rows, 5 rows because you count the entrance way, right?
Yep.
String is looking a bit depleted, isn't it?
We did have a bigger roll. There's a massive roll. We have got that new white stuff, but that's not good. If you're watching. Yeah, well, last job I only recovered 4 meters or something.
Yeah.
The rest have been pounded in the ground.
You know what? I'm not mistaken here. Haven't I made a mistake?
Too short.
You have to watch that because the string goes from red to yellow.
And down there as well.
No, there's no. Oh.
I've taken that.
What?
I've taken the false corner one out.
Alright.
So you need to lengthen this one.
I missed that one as well.
Yep.
Shows how easy it is not to how easy it is to miss them, isn't it?
Yeah, especially
This is why it's easy to kick them over. We're very careful.
on this sand, you can't see them as well as on grass.
Yeah. I'm struggling to see where is the corner?
Right in front of you, right there.
Ah, right, okay. Really hard to see it. So just be careful when we're mooching about here. We don't.
Especially me with my big feet.
The only issue is at the back that we've got to turn 90. No choice in that. Oh well, we've got that white one there. Hold on, did we have a new white one?
Yeah,
Almost. Where's that?
in the back of the car somewhere.
It's still there.
Should be. I don't think it's going to help.
No, I just wondered if we still got it.
Yeah, we've still got that.
I'm thinking, get this done today.
Not all of it. Some of it's gone missing.
Is it? If we get this done today, guess what we're going to do tomorrow?
We're going to cut them tomorrow.
If we get this one done.
Oh, you mean completely done, cut and capped?
Yeah. Possible. Well, that's a really fast machine when it's on soft soil. Leak these up like no problem, you know. That is it. They're done.
Yep.
Almost. Still going to get the machine down here, actually.
We've got to get the poles over here as well.
Bring it through the pub and turn it onto this. This is also the first one. And then backwards. You can sort of slip through them. There's quite a big gap there.
Yeah, the biggest gap is
Yeah.
that one here.
Just come through sort of sideways. Just watch the thing. The thing is probably going to sink into the sand. And,
A little bit.
right. So I'll put it in the base of this thing. Or in this. Put that in the base of this thing. No. Maybe leave it there. We've got to drag the pals away, haven't we?
Yep.
I think we get rid of the glass and I'll get this started up.
The phone being in direct sunlight. The phone over here. But we have to move it again later.
Use this one, it's got the magnet that works on it.
Yep.
Looking for the gloves and I can't find them.
Right, we will need not that and not that. Get rid of the stuff we don't need.
My hammer. Yeah. Cheers.
Right, we need to find the holder for this and set this up in the shade somewhere.
Oh, aren't they?
Yep.
I'll keep that to put it on too. But you know what? It would make sense when it's not got on it. Got fair all distance to cover it. Right where the piles in.
Yeah.
You've got your steam charging.
Do you want to keep the stream going, or
Yeah. We're doing it, no?
nope? Just need the holder.
You don't just put it on the thing.
Yeah, where is it? I don't know where it is. Right.
Well, put it,
Where do you want to go? And I'll start moving it towards that way.
no, leave that. Like that.
Okay.
Put it. That's going to need power as well, isn't it? Probably best here, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've got the phone over here in the shade with the charger, which it connected to. Well, it's out of the way of where the poles are going.
Yeah, this is in the way then. We're going to go down that far side first, isn't it? I might. That's it.
Go away.
Like that. This will run out of batteries though, won't it? Probably. We're getting everything there. Don't know if we're getting everything, are we?
We can put over there. We can connect it to the charger as well.
And it's in the shade. Much better for us. If you can, you can just do some that while I'm moving the
Okay, get your power cable.
Get that very close.
Будто бы легко, да, заходит нормально?
Да, посмотрим. Сколько могу. Значит, веселый молодой. Давай, похлам. Вот, что это поняло. So you get exact. so I can see what height they're going to be when they cut. Go on. Yeah. So.
Это много? Ну так много? Что это за семя? Я никак не понимаю насчет того. Снизу они будут где-то 50 торчать, да? Большая разница? Последний. А вот здесь? А, ну здесь тоже. Да. Нормально. Ну да, 40.
Попробуй это.
Потому что когда так в голове думаешь одно, а визуально увидишь другое чуть-чуть глазами.
Hey, Jake. Ласа. My любимая. Ласа лето.
Нам все равно нужно чуть-чуть пространства, чтобы если что-то...
Ну, не надо. Удобнее. Давай. Чик. Все.
Да, вот так примерно хорошо. Здесь еще почти 40 сантиметров сверху, 20 отряска и 20, ну да, 40 сверху.
Лопаты. Потом лопаты там.
Тут хорошо, что здесь рядом, потому что сейчас забить большое, было бы нам высоко.
those who are following on YouTube, if anybody, we're just discussing the height of the pile compared to the fort and the Abiaska, the sill plate. So sill plate plus the floor is into 400 millimeters, so it's like, it's too high. So we just agreed to go down a bit lower. So that's what we're at now. It's a bit hot. You can put that underneath. I wonder. Yeah, you're thinking underneath.
Yeah, my thing underneath. I just think people.
Yeah. Oh, what? Make a little thing on it.
Little house, little tent. You put a couple of foundations into the house. Or?
quick drink, and we've done these 2 piles. This is just the entrance way, and I'm now going to do a bit of manoeuvring, bring it up here, start the first row. We're going to drag the piles from our camera view up from up there. Tommy, where's that? I can't go any further. Just leave it there and hook it. And hook the middle one. Put that there. turn it the other way up. Turn it into video instead. Yeah, nobody's on. Send that. We'll turn it the other way.